How do dumb people communicate with others? Answer: body language. What is the summary at the beginning of an academic paper called? Answer: abstract. What is the portable breathing apparatus for divers? Answer: aqualung. What geometric shape are circumference, diameter and radius related with? Answer: circle. What do we call a person who does a job without being paid? Answer: volunteer. What do you call a professional trained to treat illnesses? Answer: doctor. If a figure is hexagonal, how many sides does it have? Answer: 6. Would you go to a pharmacy or a surgery to get a prescription fulfilled after visiting a doctor? Answer: a pharmacy. What are breakfast, lunch, and dinner examples of? Answer: meal. What do we call a collection of large quantity? Answer: bulk. How many days does it take for a full moon to occur? Answer: 30. What do you use in a nonverbal communication with expressions to convey a message effectively? Answer: body language or sign language. What do we call the behavior of not buying products from an exact company as a way of protesting? Answer: boycott. What will ice do when it is heated? Answer: melt. When you accelerate a car, what does your foot step on? Answer: gas pedal or accelerator or acceleration pedal or throttle. What do we call the money banks charge customers? Answer: interest. What do we call the sound or movement of the heart? Answer: beat or heartbeat. If you have an appointment on Wednesday, and today is Thursday, you will have the appointment yesterday or tomorrow. Answer: yesterday. What is the three-dimensional shape of circle? Answer: sphere or globe. What is the generic term for gold, silver, and copper? Answer: metal. What is the colorful sticker that is attached to an envelope? Answer: stamp. What is the famous canal linking the Mediterranean Sea with the Indian Ocean? Answer: Suez. What is the generic term for a person who once had the same title as you have now? Answer: predecessor. What type of body covering helps to insulate burns? Answer: dressing or bandage. What do we say if we call brothers and sisters in a same way? Answer: siblings. If a driver drives the car, what does a pilot do to the plane? Answer: fly or flies. What type of work is a sabbatical a lengthy time away from? Answer: teaching. What do we call a statement presented in court by a defendant or a lawyer? Answer: plea. What is the straight line between the center of a circle and any point on its outer edge? Answer: radius. What do we call a slight shaking movement in a part of the body? Answer: tremor or quiver or shiver or tremble. What does the color green help for? Answer: sight or eyesight. What is a polygon of 8 angles and 8 sides called? Answer: octagon. Where do we try on a piece of clothing in a cloths shop? Answer: fitting room or changing room. What do you call the medicine that is used against headache? Answer: painkiller or painkiller. What do you call the brother of your father or mother? Answer: uncle. What do we call the potential benefits of alternatives when a decision is made? Answer: opportunity cost. What do we call someone who travels and works in a spacecraft? Answer: astronaut or spaceman. What is the top surface inside the room? Answer: ceiling. What do you call your cousin's father? Answer: uncle. What do we call drawings or writing on a wall, especially in a public place? Answer: graffiti. What do we call the largest land animal living in Africa or India? Answer: elephant. What do we call the lenses which people use instead of glasses? Answer: contact lenses. What do we call the people who move from one country to another country, usually for work or a better life? Answer: migrants. How do we describe the food that is not cooked? Answer: raw or uncooked. What do we call the line between a sunset and the sea? Answer: sea skyline or horizon. Which part of our body is related to the word optical? Answer: eye. We say someone is doing the BA in History or Literature in the university. What does BA stand for? Answer: Bachelor of Arts. When you bake a cake, what do you put the cake into? Answer: oven. What is the barrier that can prevent floods from damaging our home? Answer: dam. What is the antonym of entrance? Answer: exit. What includes everything in the world such as stars and planets? Answer: universe or cosmos. What does the word TV stand for? Answer: television. Who flies an airplane? Answer: pilot. What do we call a person who leaves college before finishing the studies? Answer: dropout. What do we call a political institution or body that is responsible for a country? Answer: government. What is BA for, such as history and literature? Answer: Bachelor of Arts. What do we call a short piece of writing containing the main ideas in a document? Answer: abstract or summary. What do we call a person who is in charge of a meeting? Answer: chairman or chairwoman or chairperson. What is the room in which you keep things when you don't need them? Answer: storeroom. What do we call a set of answers to exercises or problems? Answer: key. What is the verb that describes traveling on boat? Answer: cruise or voyage or sail. Where do passengers stand waiting for a train in the railway station? Answer: platform. What is the process of choosing a person for a position by voting? Answer: election. What is the opposite of horizontal? Answer: vertical. What do we call a bicycle with 2 seats and 2 pairs of handles? Answer: tandem. What fruit category includes orange, mandarin, and lemon? Answer: citrus. What do we call a person who pays rent to the landlord? Answer: lessee or tenant. What do you call your uncle's son? Answer: cousin. What object do we open a window or a door by? Answer: handle. What are the animals that have fins? Answer: fish. What is the opposite of maximum? Answer: minimum. What do we call someone who studies languages? Answer: linguist. What is the storyline or the series of scenes of novels, movies, short stories, or plays? Answer: plot. Which word is to describe a bad dream? Answer: nightmare. What do we call people who help others get insurance? Answer: insurance agents or insurance brokers. What do we call a car that needs to be charged? Answer: electric car. What is the couple's formal relationship called? Answer: marriage. What is the lowland between 2 hills or mountains? Answer: valley or canyon or trough. We call a person used to using the right hand a right-hander, and what do we call a person if the left hand? Answer: left-hander. What do we call the selling and transporting of goods to another country? Answer: export or exportation. Where are goods stored before sale? Answer: warehouse or inventory or stock or storeroom. In sport, what do we call the cloths that we wear and end above the knee? Answer: shorts. What do we call a child who will soon be a teenager? Answer: preteen or tween. What do you call a person who lives next to your house? Answer: neighbor. By what word do you describe something unlimited or unrestricted in terms of number, quantity, or extent? Answer: infinite. If Monday is the first day, what day is the 4th day? Answer: Thursday. What is the study of religion called? Answer: theology. What do we call people going to space? Answer: astronauts. What do people usually use to cut food in the plate? Answer: knife. What do we call a long narrow piece of land almost completely surrounded by water? Answer: peninsula. What do you call a statue or a building that is dedicated in memory of someone? Answer: monument or memorial. What kind of food that vegetarians do not eat? Answer: meat. What organs in your body are for chewing? Answer: teeth. What is the opposite of north? Answer: south. What is the heading at the top of an article or page in a newspaper or magazine? Answer, headline. What is the term used to describe a period of 7 days? Answer, week. What do you call the diagram which includes x-axis and y-axis? Answer, coordinate system. What organ on your face do you breathe with? Answer, nose. How do you describe a line that segments a circle? Answer, chord. What do humans and animals need to inhale for survival? Answer, air or oxygen. What can bring astronauts to space? Answer, spacecraft. What is the opposite direction of sunrise? Answer, west. What do we use to launch a space shuttle? Answer, rocket or booster. What do we call the treatment in which people use needles to ease others' pain? Answer, acupuncture. If a building is 1,000 meters high, from where do we measure the height? Answer, sea level. If someone tells something funny to you, what is your reaction? Answer, laugh or laughing. What is the act of reusing waste materials? Answer, recycling. Which part of our body does a gastroscope look into? Answer, stomach. How many days are there in a fortnight? Answer, 14. What do you call a person who is guilty in terms of law? Answer, convict or criminal or offender. What do you call a word formed from the first letters of other words? Answer, acronym. What do we call a machine which carries people from one floor to another in a high building? Answer, lift or elevator. What do you call the people who work on boats? Answer, sailor or mariner or seaman. What does subterranean mean? Answer, underground. What do you call the buildings of a university or college and the land around them? Answer, campus. What do you call the persons who study religions? Answer, theologians or theologists. If an event happens annually, how often does it happen? Answer, once a year or yearly. What clothing do people wear, such as students or nurses, to show that they belong to the same organizations? Answer, uniform. What do we call the subject that studies weather and temperature? Answer, meteorology or climatology. What will you hear after a flash of lightning? Answer, thunder. What do we call a person who writes a book? Answer, author or writer. What is the horizontal line that separates the globe into two halves? Answer, equator. What is the nominal form of the wide? Answer, width. Which day of the week starts with th? Answer, Thursday. How many quarters are there in a calendar year? Answer, 4. When trains or cars need to go through a mountain, where do they enter the mountain? Answer, tunnel. Where is a criminal kept as punishment? Answer, prison or jail. What do we call a person's move to a more important job or rank in a company? Answer, promotion. Which one in the 4 seasons has the lowest temperature? Answer, winter. What does submediterranean refer to? Answer, climate. Whose job is making and repairing wooden objects and structures? Answer, carpenter. What do we call people who work on ship or plane? Answer, crew. Jack is having a presentation on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. When will Jack have his speech, today, tomorrow, or next week? Answer, tomorrow. What is the frozen type of water called? Answer, ice. Who is the Swiss greatest scientist in physics? Answer, Einstein. What do we call famous people? Answer, celebrity. What is the highest position in the embassy? Answer, ambassador. What device is used to measure the height of mountains? Answer, altimeter. In the solar system, which heavenly body produces sunshine? Answer, sun. If you have a toothache, who will you go to? Answer, dentist. What thing do postgraduate students have that undergraduate students don't? Answer, bachelor degree. What do people hold overhead when it is raining? Answer, umbrella. What is the process where the color becomes lighter and lighter when exposed to sunlight for a long time? Answer, fade. How do you call someone with no hair? Answer, bald. What is the thing used for sun protection in summer? Answer, sunscreen or sunblock or sun cream or suntan lotion. What is the act of jumping into the water? Answer, diving. What is a word or expression that has the same or nearly the same meaning as another in the same language? Answer, synonym. What do we call the pen that receives its ink from its reservoir? Answer, fountain pen. Apart from coffee and hot chocolate, what beverages also contain caffeine? Answer, tea or Coke or cocoa. What is the musical instrument which has both pedals and strings? Answer, harp or piano. Where can we find the page numbers of books? Answer, footer. Which part of our bodies do we use nasal spray in? Answer, nose or nostril. What do you throw underwater to keep ships staying on rivers or oceans without drifting away? Answer, anchor. How do you call the movements that the babies move by using hands and legs? Answer, crawling or crawl. What do we call the condition that people cannot sleep? Answer, insomnia or sleeplessness. What is the opposite of division in mathematics? Answer, multiplication. What force makes humans stay on the earth? Answer, gravity. What instrument would scientists use to examine very small life forms? Answer, microscope. What is the habitat of camels? Answer, desert. What is the force that draws objects toward a planet's center? Answer, gravity or gravitation. How many sides are there in a pentagon? Answer, 5. What do we call the person who plays musical instruments as a job? Answer, musician. Where do people go to watch plays? Answer, theater or theater. What do we call the ship that runs underwater? Answer, submarine. What subject involves the study of the periodic table? Answer, chemistry. How many years are there in a bicentennial? Answer, 200. What do we call the thing we use to put into the lock and open it? Answer, key. What is the device that shows the time of the day according to the shadow of sunlight? Answer, sundial. Tomorrow's lecture has been cancelled. If today is Tuesday, then on which day is the lecture cancelled? Answer, Wednesday. How do you call the doctor who treats sick animals? Answer, vet or veterinarian. What do we call the legal document that states how people's property should be allocated after their deaths? Answer, testament or will. What do we call the extra performance that actors give? Answer, encore. What do you call the strap that circles a person in a car or an airplane? Answer, seat belt or safety belt. What do you call the government where the power is concentrated in the hands of one person? Answer, autocracy or dictatorship. What is the place you share bedroom with your classmates? Answer, dormitory. What is the room that is under the ground floor? Answer, basement. What do you need to submit for completing a degree in the university? Answer, dissertation or thesis. When a person's blood alcohol level is higher than the standard range, what activity can't the person do? Answer, driving. How do we call the car that uses two types of fuels? Answer, hybrid. Where do people go for watching sports or games? Answer, stadium. What material are windows made of? Answer, glass. What's the color of the medal that a champion gets? Answer, golden or gold. What do we call the northernmost and southernmost parts of the earth? Answer, pole or poles. How many wheels does a bicycle have? Answer, 2. How do you call the two siblings born by a mother at the same time? Answer, twins. If you want to read tragedies or comedies, what kind of book do you read? Answer, fiction books or novels. What do you use to test the body temperature? Answer, thermometer. How do we call that animals and plants preserved in the rocks? Answer, fossil. Which one is more widespread, Korean, Thai or Hindi? Answer, Hindi. How do you describe the money that citizens must contribute to the government for public use? Answer, tax or taxes. What device do you use to measure your weight? Answer, scale or weighing machine. What is the force that happens between the relative motion when objects are rubbed against each other? Answer, friction. What is the opposite of artificial? Answer, natural. What is the hardest part of your hand? Answer, nails. What is H2O in chemical substances? Answer, water. In mathematics and arithmetic, there are addition, multiplication, division. What's the other one? Answer, subtraction. Which literary genre describes all details of a famous person's life? Answer, biography or autobiography. What material is the tire made of? Answer, rubber. What are the people who study ancient bones or plants in rocks? Answer, paleontologists or paleontologist or archaeologists or archaeologist. How many eggs are there in a dozen? Answer, 12. If you want to find the map of US, what type of book should you use? Answer, Atlas. What does IT stand for? Answer, Information Technology. Which color do we make by blending black and white? Answer, gray. What do we call the liquid which is in a car? Answer, gasoline or petrol or gas or fuel. Which continent do China, India, Korea, and Japan locate in? Answer, Asia. Before airplanes were invented, how did people travel from America to Europe? Answer, by ship. Who is a physician who performs surgical operations? Answer, surgeon. In the word postgraduate, what does the post mean? Answer, after. What natural resource is used by a carpenter? Answer, wood or timber. If you invented something, what can you apply for to prevent others copying your invention? Answer, patent. How do you describe the type of magazine that is published 4 times a year? Answer, quarterly. Who sits in the cockpit of an airplane? Answer, pilot. What will snow become after it melts? Answer, water. Which part of your leg can make it possible to bend? Answer, knee. Oral English is different from academic English. Which is the best term to describe academic English, tolerant or rigorous? Answer, rigorous. What is the opposite of convex? Answer, concave. What do we call the first paragraph of a report? Answer, introduction. What do we call a doctor who can sell prescribed medicines? Answer, pharmacist or chemist. What kind of drugs are used for killing bacteria? Answer, antibiotics. What is a thermometer used to measure? Answer, temperature. How many hemispheres does the equator divide Earth into? Answer, 2. What is the collection of pictures called? Answer, album. How many extra days in February in a leap year? Answer, 1. In statistics, what is a circle divided into many parts called? Answer, pie chart. How do you call a student that has finished his first year? Answer, sophomore. Which one is quicker? Running, jogging, or walking? Answer, running. What does the sun do during dawn? Answer, sunrise. What do we call a festival which is held every 4 years gathering people together as a sporting event? Answer, the Olympic Games. What is the feature that guitars and violins have in common? Answer, string or strings. What do we call a person who can speak 2 languages? Answer, bilingual or bilinguist. What type of shape has 4 right corners, 4 lines that are equal in length? Answer, square. Which is easier to be recycled, plastic or paper? Answer, paper. What is the opposite word of stale? Answer, fresh. What do we call the Times New Roman in Word? Answer, typeface or font. If a couple have a pair of children, how many children do they have? Answer, 2. Which kind of mountain can erupt lava? Answer, volcano or volcanoes. The instructions that tell you how to cook food? Answer, recipe or recipes. What is 1/2 of 100%? Answer, 50. What is the opposite of positive? Answer, negative. What is the name of the student who has not completed his course? Answer, undergraduate student. A dozen is a grouping of which number? Answer, 12. In the library, which books we are not allowed to bring them out with ourselves? Answer, closed reserve book or closed reserve books. What kind of dictionary provides synonyms, antonyms and related words? Answer, thesaurus. What is the opposite to predecessor? Answer, successor. What do we call the thread in the center of the candle? Answer, wick. What is the thing you touch when you play the guitar? Answer, strings or string. Which one is past tense, has gone, went, or going? Answer, went. What do we call the animals with white ivory and long trunk? Answer, elephant or elephants. What does a sundial measure? Answer, time. What material is used for most of vehicles and craft? Answer, metal or plastic or glass. What are the strings on shoes? Answer, shoelace or lace. Which kind of book can we find Africa maps? Answer, atlas. How many years are there in a decade? Answer, 10 years. How many seasons are there in a year? Answer, 4. What kind of liquid do mammals feed their babies? Answer, milk. What is the antonym of vertical? Answer, horizontal. What is the economic sector that deals with farming? Answer, agriculture. Some calendars begin the week on Sunday. What is the other day which commonly starts a week? Answer, Monday. If a button has come off a shirt, what would someone most likely use to put it back on? Answer, needle or thread. What do we call the piece of paper that proves you have bought an item? Answer, receipt. What is the ceremony called for marriage? Answer, wedding. In a recession, does economic activity increase or slow down? Answer, slow down. What is the name of the field of study that studies the human mind and behavior? Answer, psychology. Which of the following is not a means of transportation, by plane, by public transportation or car model? Answer, car model. Historians use evidence to draw conclusions about the past. Would a contemporary artist's painting of an ancient battle be an original source or secondary source? Answer, secondary source. A manufacturing process releases poisonous gases. What is the most important safety measure for workers at this plant ensuring good ventilation, or appropriate footwear? Answer, ensuring good ventilation. What is the joint called where your hand is connected to your arm? Answer, wrist or wrists. What is the behavior when an animal changes its color to match the environment for protection? Answer, camouflage. How many days are there in a week? Answer, 7. Where would you expect to find equipment like microscopes, a Bunsen burner, beaker, and petri dish? Answer, laboratory or lab. What do you call a specialist who repairs leaking water pipes? Answer, plumber. What do we call a period of 10 years? Answer, decade. What we call it when the moon completely blocks out the light from the sun? Answer, a solar eclipse or an eclipse. What is the general term for painting at countryside or natural view? Answer, landscape. What is the job of someone that looks after your teeth and gums? Answer, dentist or surgeon dentist. What is it called when two or more people are speaking to each other? Answer, conversation or chat. Who is a person that makes bread, cakes and pastries? Answer, baker. What kind of book is written by a person about their own life? Answer, autobiography. On what geographical location would someone be living if their country is surrounded by water on all sides? Answer, island. What key mineral makes sea water different from fresh water? Answer, salt. What does ophthalmologist specialize in? Answer, eye operations or eye. What is the meeting point of sea and sky called? Answer, horizon. Who would you consult to treat a fear of crowded places, a philosopher or a psychologist? Answer, psychologist. How many days are in a leap year? Answer, 366. In the animal kingdom, is the purpose of camouflage to attract a mate, To find food or to hide? Answer, hide. What special document do most people need to carry when they travel between countries? Answer, passport. What kind of equipment is used to protect motorbike riders' brains from injury? Answer, helmet. What is a list of historical events arranged in time order? Answer, chronology or timeline. If something such as fabric or medicine is artificially made, not natural, what do we say it is? Answer, synthetic or artificial. What do you call the alphabetical list at the end of a textbook that tells you where to find specific information? Answer, index or reference. At what ceremony do students receive their degree or diploma at the end of their period of study? Answer, graduation or commencement. What is the quickest way to travel from Hong Kong to Paris? Answer, plane or biplane or airplane. A business doesn't want to make a loss, what does it want to make? Answer, profit or profits. Where can people go to borrow books? Answer, library or bibliotheca. Which sweet food is produced by bees? Answer, honey. What is a collective term for cows and bulls, especially on a farm? Answer, cattle. What organ do cardiologists specialize in? Answer, heart or hearts. If telescopes are used to locate distant objects, what instrument is employed to magnify minuscule objects? Answer, microscope or microscopes. How many sides are there in a bilateral agreement? Answer, 2. What is the word for a period of 100 years? Answer, century. Where do people usually go to deposit money? Answer, bank.